Hello and welcome back to Leave a Message, the series where you call me and you leave me a message and then we listen to it together. This is episode 8. If you would like to call in, I need 2 things from you, and one of them is to speak up. If you mumble your way through your message, I cannot hear it, I cannot transcribe it, I cannot use it. The second thing is that your message can be an absolute maximum of 3 minutes. Google Voice will cut you off at 3 minutes and then you'll be cut off in the middle of a sentence and I will not be sure what to do with it. And that is kind of the case right now. I have 5 messages that I don't know what to do with because everybody got cut off. So if you know that you called and you got cut off, call again, call back, and I'll know it's you because I have everybody's number. Consider doing that if that happened to you. Not gonna lie, I have very little energy for the editing of it all on this video, so I'm going to read some of the messages that I got on my Google form. You can write me a message if you don't want to call and leave a message. So I'm gonna read those instead to hopefully give myself a little bit less work to do, but also to do something different because why not? This first one is from Christy from Orange County. She says, come back to Dana Point. I live near there and I will say hello. Also, I give good restaurant recommendations and you can meet my dog who is very friendly and adorable. Thank you for the invite, Christy. A handful of videos ago, I said that I was in Dana Point for a day trip. And so this person must have seen that video and said, oh, wait, let's hang out. And I love that. First of all, Christy, thank you so much for the invite. If you live wherever you live and you want to hang out or you think that I might be around or in town or something, let me know, send me a message. I would love to make more friends, have friends all over the place, and go and meet up and do whatever. Maddie sent me some words that they want tattooed. Okay, I'm gonna read those and you're gonna get a Maddie face reveal. Maddie face reveal. There are people to love and dishes to do in the meantime. I love this so much because it reminds me of 2 lyrics that are probably my favorite lyrics of literally all time, and I didn't realize this until I was listening to those songs and I was like, oh, this is really similar to this. And they're kind of about the same, well, they're extremely about the same thing. You'll hear that in a second. The first lyrics are in the song Messy by Lily Young when she says, and I forgot to fold my clothes. Okay, keep that in mind. The second lyrics are in the song 33 God by Bon Iver and he says, well, I better fold my clothes. Oh my God, I love these lyrics. It's something about the mundaneness, the humanity of oh, I have to do the dishes every day and I have to fold my laundry every week, and the little things that we humans will just have to do our entire lives as a way of taking care of ourselves and our homes and our families. And it's kind of when you were a kid and you really wanted to go out and play, but your mom was you have to do your homework first, you have to finish your homework and then you can go to the park. And that's kind of the same thing. I have to fold my clothes before I can go out and hang out. So thank you, Maddie. Our next message is from Af, who is 18, and they wrote me a message and they said, hi, I just saw the 7th episode and I wanted to say that you are doing a great job. I love your vibes and how you take genuine interest in the answers that other people give and not just skip through them. Some advice I would give myself 10 years ago is to not put so much pressure on myself. The world we live in is already stressful enough, and the most important thing is to try your best and be gentle to yourself. The first thing I thought when I read this was that this person is telling their 8-year-old self to not put so much pressure on themselves. Oh my God. No 8-year-old should be putting any pressure on themselves at all. And we all do though. I mean, I did, in one way or another. I did when I was 8 or in middle school or whatever. I think at that age, the pressure, it does not come from yourself. It comes from learning that you need to put pressure on yourself from your parents or siblings or other family members, society. Especially now, I think 8-year-olds have phones and TikTok, which is crazy. I don't know where I would be if I was 8 years old and had TikTok. That seems like a nightmare, to be honest. Thank you for your message, and I hope that you can be gentle with your 18-year-old self too. Last but not least, we have Arlette, who is 20 from Brazil. So cool. This is kind of a long one, and I think that I really like this format for longer messages because I think I might just respond as I'm reading it, which might just be helpful for everyone, to be honest. Let's see what they have to say. I hope this message is understandable. English is not my first language. Imagine English not being your first language and then writing 4 paragraphs in English. That's amazing. I randomly came across your channel and found such a lovely and creative idea. So I thought, why not send a message telling my boy problem to a random foreign girl? I love that I'm the foreign girl. As an American, I'm the foreign girl? Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you. Well, my boy problem is this. I've never been in a relationship, I've never had sex, I've never kissed, and I honestly don't think I've ever held hands romantically with anyone. This doesn't come from a religious or conservative reason. My family is pretty liberal about that. I just haven't felt the urge to do any of those things or even felt attracted to other people. For a while in my teens, I thought I was asexual. I only started to feel really attracted to other people when I was 19, like my body was waiting for me to come of age or something. And that's my problem. I feel like I'm late. Everyone I know is already in a serious relationship, having sex, having kids, and I've just discovered what it's like to have butterflies in my stomach. Everything my friends experienced when they were 14, I've only just started experiencing. Even though I'm an adult, these feelings and my lack of experience make me feel like a dorky teenager around my friends. My gut response to this is that you general are never the first person to do or feel anything. Okay, so this has happened to many people currently and throughout history. And so if you are feeling this way, there are so many other people who are also feeling this way. So at the very least, you are not weird and you are not alone in this experience. Even though you might not know anyone having this experience, that doesn't mean no one is having this experience. I'm feeling these things for the first time and I don't know what to do about it. I want to date, but I have no idea how the hell that works. I've always been terrible at social interactions and I hate it when people I don't know that well touch me. I get the feeling that you very strongly do like know what you like at the very least and know what you want. You don't like when this happens and you are figuring out how or what you like when other things happen. I think that society is definitely putting its pressure on you, or you're feeling that, but at the same time, I feel like you are putting a lot of pressure on yourself to be like other people when no one is like you, no one has your life experience, no one has your same life, body, or brain, and you can do or not do whatever you want. I think as soon as you accept that, this whole situation gets a lot easier. Unfortunately, every person who has showed interest in me has been unwilling to wait for me and has started pressuring me to do things I'm not comfortable with yet, so I stopped talking to them. That is so important. I'm so proud of you for that. That is the best thing that you can do for yourself, because if someone is pressuring you to do absolutely anything, you don't need them. You don't need them. You don't need them at all. So let them go and do not feel bad about that. Don't feel sad about that. That's perfect and amazing. My problem isn't attracting someone. I believe I'm an attractive woman. The problem is that I haven't been able to find anyone who makes me feel comfortable. I know it's not that big of a problem, but it's been on my mind. Honestly, kind of just sounds like you're dating. And like dating sucks, to be honest. And dating on the apps too. I think the apps are so like physical attraction based and not so much like personality based. I don't know what kind of apps you have in Brazil, but that is true for America. I honestly think that you're doing everything right. You're saying no to people that make you feel uncomfortable. It sounds like you have a pretty clear picture on what you like and what you don't like, and that will just come with more interactions. The more interactions you have, the more experiences you have, and the more those experiences will help you like fill in the blanks. If I had any advice, I would just say stop putting pressure on yourself to do or be or feel anything. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, and the fact that you are seeing people means that you're making progress. So that is amazing, and I'm really proud of you. You are on the right path, and you will get to wherever you're going as soon as you're supposed to get there. One more really quick bonus one. This message I took from a voicemail because the voicemail was really short and this was kind of the only thing that they said, and so I just wanted to throw it in here really quick. Somebody from Ohio called in and they said in 6 months they will be debt free and have absolutely no credit card debt. What? That is so amazing. If you have $10 of debt, $100,000 of debt, you can get out of it. And I'm so proud of you. That is unbelievably difficult. Our system is set up to keep you in debt and not help you get out of it. So I hope that you've been practicing some true behavior changes and been able to practice saving and practice saying no to little treats and stuff like that. And I hope that you start your investing journey and your saving journey soon after this debt journey is over and you never have to go on that journey again. I am manifesting that for you. Thank you to everyone who sent me a message on my little form. I really like this format, I'm not gonna lie. If you called and you know that your message was really, really long and you want to try again, please do that. You don't have to tell me that you called before. I will just match the numbers and you'll be good to go. If you want to call in and say anything you want to say, make sure you're speaking up and make sure it's not any longer than 3 minutes. Thank you for watching this short little video, and I'll see you again next time.